Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Big Nas and the incredibly talented Incha.
That was Incha, a South African girl of East Asian descent who captured the nation's musical spotlight back in the 2000s through her incredible skills and creative blend of her classical violin and pop and hip-hop music. Someone who was so overly talented, she became ahead of her time in an industry that wasn't ready to fully host her. And all this when she was only an 11-year-old little girl. Not an ordinary girl, mind you, but a girl nonetheless. This is South Africa's violin superstar. It's 2008. You're sitting in front of your TV, enjoying the regular music segment of the state-funded channels, not expecting much. And then you just see this. It stands out. While some adults notice her race as a little out of place, she resonates with you. Born in the late 90s, she's in your peer group. She's only 11 years old. And while you don't fully comprehend the cultural complexities of her style, the mixing of this upper class violin music with the regular people's music just screams young and rebellious, just like you. It's rebel music. At least, that's what she calls it. And on your way to school, you bring up what you saw and heard to your friends, and you start singing one of her more popular songs, Violin Superstar. Then they start singing along. It isn't just you she's been resonating with. She has national appeal. But, unlike you and your peers, Incha has been going to music lessons since the age of 4 and taking violin lessons since the age of 6, graduating from music school with distinctions and records, right? She's in a league of her own. She's a prodigy. Slowly but surely, she's been building her audience in the city of Durban, wowing the audience, one concert after another, one festival after another, getting closer and closer to her goals of making her friends and the country appreciate and understand classical music. It was only a matter of time before big names, both home and abroad, began to recognize her undeniable skill. In between her schooling and her career, she would start to collaborate with the legends of South African popular music like Danny Kaye, Double HP, Big Nas, DJ Tira, all managed by an independent record label company called NB Music.
She rocks this violin like crazy, I admire her a lot for that.
Now, the achievements are really piling up. Winner of 2006 KZN Classical Music, Best Female Newcomer on People's Magazine, appeared on TV 29 times, dropping her debut album and selling more than 10,000 copies the first week. Okay, so they said she was the South African Hannah Montana. Should have given her own show. DJ Tira said she was the most talented and professional young artist the country had ever seen. Incha is destined to be the world's next violin superstar. And then she was gone. So, what happened? Now, I know there are personal reasons for why she left the spotlight, but as far as the industry goes, I think she was just a bit too early, too far ahead of her time. Had she debuted in the 2010s, like mid-2010s, with the full force of the internet and social media at its height, at a time where the creators, the artists were getting popular for merging genres that didn't normally go together, she would have been well received and taken as an international superstar. The era and the nation didn't do her justice. Incha was a project that she has now retired. But the impact and the memories are ours. All of ours. I normally say, never forget the 2000s. But today, I'll say, as a country, as a nation, we should never forget our violin superstar. Hey, hold on there. Don't just click off just yet. I want to thank you guys all for watching. And secondly, I just want to ask you guys to support the channel, because every time I post and I get some kind of reaction, some kind of likes, subscribers, it just gives me this feeling that making this into something big could actually work. And, it just gives me hope. And so I want to ask you if you guys could show some support and just share it or like it, subscribe, the general stuff. But yeah, it's gonna be a long journey, and I really wish that we could go through the journey together and build something. So if you want to invest in me and check out these channels, then check out my videos, then you can actually just do the general stuff, like, subscribe, share. But other than that, I do have a Patreon that's sitting there waiting, and like I said, the support that I receive, even if it's small, like a like, it just really motivates me to create these long form and well edited stuff. And I want to be able to make these epic stuff that's going to be really written down and really well edited, and great sound effects, great research, all of that stuff. But it's just difficult to try and make things when you don't really get any engagement. But at the same time, it's like even the small bit of engagement makes me hopeful that someday we will be able to create something big out of this. And yeah, so yeah, if you do want to contact me, just message me, comment, do whatever you want, But anyway, I hope you guys have a good day, and mentally and physically, take great care.